Hello everyone, I am going to talk about Agile testing. First, let us see Agile Manifesto. The Agile Manifesto was published by a team of software developers in 2001, highlighting the importance of the development team, accommodating changing requirements, and customer involvement. In this, uncovering better ways of developing software by doing it and helping others to do it. Working software over comprehensive documentation, customer collaboration over contract negotiation, responding to change over following a plan. Then, what is Agile testing? Agile testing is a software testing practice that follows the principles of Agile software development. Agile testing involves all members of the project team with the special expertise contributed by testers. It is not a separate phase and is interwoven with all the development phases such as requirements, design and coding and test case generation. Testing takes place simultaneously through the development of lifecycle. In Agile testing, it is not a separate phase and it occurs concurrently with development. Testers and developers work together. Testers are involved in coming up with the requirements. This helps in requirements mapping to the behaviors in the real world scenario and also framing the acceptance criteria. Also, logical acceptance test cases would be ready along with the requirements. No time delays between coding and testing. Continuous testing with overlapping test levels. Testing is a best practice. Acceptance testing is done after every iteration and the customer feedback is sought. Then next, Agile testing principles. The principles of Agile testing are: testing moves the project forward. In this, continuous testing is the only way to ensure continuous progress. Agile testing provides feedback on an ongoing basis and the final product meets the business demands. Next is testing is not a phase. Agile team test alongside the development team to ensure that the features implemented during a given iteration are actually done. Testing is not kept for a later phase. Next, everyone tests. In Agile testing, the entire team, including analysis, developers, and testers, test the application. After every iteration, even the customer performs the user acceptance testing. Next, shortening feedback loops. In Agile testing, the business team get to know the product development for each and every iteration. They are involved in every iteration. Continuous feedbacks shortens the feedback response time and thus the cost involved in fixing it is less. Next is keep the code clean. The defects are fixed as they are raised within the same iteration. This ensures clean code at any milestone of development. Next, lightweight documentation. Instead of comprehensive test documentation, Agile testers use reusable checklists to suggest tests. Focus on the essence of the test rather than the incidental details. Use lightweight documentation styles or tools. Capture test ideas in characters for exploratory testing. Leverage documents for multiple purposes. Next is done to done method. It's not just done. In Agile, a feature is solid to be done not after development but after development under testing. Next, going to see about Agile testing activities. The Agile testing activities at project level are release planning for every iteration, Agile testing activities during an iteration, regression testing, release activities. Next topic is the Agile testing activities during an iteration include participating in iteration planning, estimating tasks from the view of testing, writing test cases using the feature descriptions, unit testing, integration testing, defect fixing, acceptance testing, status reporting on progress of testing, defect tracking. And then this picture represents for Best practices and methodology for agile testing. Next is going to see about agile methodologies. There are several agile methodologies that support agile development. The agile methodologies include Scrum, XP and FDD. First of all, going to see about Scrum. Scrum is an agile development method that emphasizes on team-centric approach. It advocates participation of the entire team in all the project development activities. XM programming is customer-centric and focuses on constantly changing requirements. With frequent releases and customer feedback, the end product will be of quality meeting customer requirements that are made clearer during the process. And then third, feature driven development. It involves designing and building features. The difference between FTD and other agile development methodologies is that the features are developed in specific and short phases separately. This is all about agile testing in this session. So thank you.